Hi YouTube! Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Glo.
And I'm Nana Lynn.
And this is our business meeting. You guys are fine.
We do have some people over in the area over there watching some YouTube of their own.
Yeah, that's actually their little condo. But yeah, you can see Josh. Christian's hiding behind Nana. There he is! Anyway, this is our business meeting. This is business meeting number 4 for the channel.
It's going to be a short one, though, I think.
Yeah.
We're just looking for some items for favors and things like that.
Which we have started that process.
Can I borrow your phone?
My phone's dead.
Oh, is it dead too?
Yeah.
We've been busy today. Phones are dead. One thing did happen today.
We put up our Christmas tree.
Yep, it's up.
So, oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are wondering where our Vlogmas videos are, we said we're going to try to film some stuff today.
We're going to get caught up, I hope.
And that way we have enough videos that I can, it's like 10%, that's why I'm not doing anything with it.
We'll get it done, but this counts as one.
Yeah, this will be one, we have one, so this will be Vlogmas Day 2, at least.
And what a coincidence. This is December the 2nd, so we're right on schedule.
Yes, they just won't be up the way that we'd expect them to.
We'll get them up. You're going in town tomorrow.
Yeah, so we just have to get them filmed so they are good to go through a while. So, some stuff we are talking about is some favors for the wedding and just numbers and where we come out at.
And
so,
really, we don't know how many people are coming until we get the cards back, but
we need to have a good estimate. So what we've done is we have taken that we invited 300 families. And that each or at least 300 families. Actually, it's less than that because there's some.
I think it's like 250 we invited, actually.
Whatever, 300 is where we're at with that number. It was a good number to go with.
Yeah, even number.
So we multiplied that by 4 because most people have 4 people in the family. Some have more, some have less because there's some that we individually just invited them. So, and that gives us a good number of 1,000. Or Nana went lower than I did, so.
And I still came out with 1,004 people in the.
So we've done math. I did it in orange, so it's hard to see. So we said at the boxes that we would need.
You would have 1,200 if you went 3, of course.
That's what I came up with, yeah. And so, and I did my math with 3, or 300, yeah. And so, if we get boxes at the price of $2.57 for one, or actually that's for 12, or 24, sorry.
Go ahead, I'm just looking.
I know, okay. It's only for that $2.57. We did some math and came up with the $5.14 for $20.48, which is actually cheaper and for $5. Which the first that we looked at was $100 for $10 or something like that. It was like $100 or something. It didn't make a ton of sense. No, it was $50. Sorry, excuse me.
It's $10 for 50.
$10 for 50, and we found out that we can get it for the 5 for just 2 boxes less. So we did the math, and on boxes, if that's the route we're going, we're gonna spend $128.50 on boxes, which is not bad. But it's expensive, but it's not terrible.
For this video, I got a copyright strike. For that commercial right there, from Eagle Insurance.
Okay. And then we looked at some different candies. The first one I've looked at was Sicklets.
Sixlets, yeah. Because there's 6 in a box.
Okay.
All right.
And you can get 1,100 or 1,184 for $10.
Yeah.
And I did some multiplication. I don't know. I said we need a couple box packs. I did 3. Honestly, we probably only need 2. at 3, it comes out to for $30. We get 3,000 of them. So, that's any color. They even had the multicolored ones, which is probably where we could go.
Mm-hmm.
That. And then they have MLMs for $30. I didn't write how many you got though. That was a mistake on my part.
So what we're going to do here, as soon as our phone's charged, is check Dollar Tree and see if we can get any of this stuff cheaper.
And then
I believe we can.
Oh, I know we can. I don't even have to look. I know we could get the stuff we need.
I mean, if we can get what we really need,
And then we looked up Jordan almonds, which was our original.
Yeah. Don't think
And
so. They're pretty expensive.
For 230 of them, that's $18.59. We would need a lot of those.
Well, they only put like 4 or 6 in a thing.
Yeah. That's like, you're only getting 230
I know.
individual.
I know.
So.
That's what I was checking to see is how many bags we could do. Let's see, put 5 in it, and that's 46 bags leave me. That's a lot. We could get 46 bags. Let me put it that way.
And then for the same thing, for a pound of them is $9.79.
Yeah.
And then we looked at mints, which is literally like a little box of mints, which is fine. Would come up with $96.89 for 100, not personalized, which is fine.
Right.
Personalized pops it up to $31.99
For 100.
for 100. So math.
And I think we'll figure something out.
Yes.
We'll definitely figure something out.
Have we been busy?
Yes.
Yes. Do I think that this is the best that we could done? Yes. Have I filmed anything today? Yes.
Oh, no, no.
I filmed something for my other channel, so link in description. At least I hope to remember to put the link in the description. But yeah, the secondary channel will always be linked in the description if I remember.
Yep.
And so will the other channel that the family has.
Yeah, something to see production.
We have been asked a question. Do we ever talk about anything besides weddings and stuff on the channel?
Well, yeah, haven't they been listening?
Apparently not. Yes, we do. And we did a really controversial video on my channel about a makeup artist. That's something you guys want to see. That's a video that I actually might film for Vlogmas with Nana. I don't know if we're going to do it today. Probably not. It'll have to be quieter in here.
Definitely.
But I'm going to write some notes for Vlogmas, so stuff we can film. And we're going to go on and look at all the drama going on in the makeup community and give our own opinions on it. That video got like 50 likes and like a lot of support. So.
Yeah. It's like that whole thing was a parody of his classic thing. Okay.
We're sorry that our first 2 Vlogmas videos have been business meetings. That's just what we filmed recently. Like every video we've done recently has been. I mean, I know that 2 days our video is gonna literally be a vlog of driving.
Yeah.
Because we have to go. One's up to Buckeye Lake.
Yeah, there's up to Newville.
And we're going to Philly, which I plan to take a little bit of money so I can get some coffee on those drives somewhere. Because me and cars, I want coffee. But yes, Nana is new to the community of YouTube. So she's not like, So when I told her, asked if we were doing Vlogmas, she went, "What is that?"
But now that I know, I'm here.
She's here. She's trying. This year is a little. This whole year of our first year on YouTube, this is gonna be a weird year for our videos. After the wedding, do we plan to cancel the channel? No, we're gonna still be here. We're still gonna film stuff because we're using this more for us to be able to look back in 10, 20 years and be like, wow, we were crazy.
I don't need video to show me that.
We've had some times.
We've had some adventures, let me tell you.
I have actually gotten to see more of the state, or more of our state, in the past 2 years me and Christian's been together than I have in my lifetime. And I've been out of state. Multiple states out of our state.
Yeah, me too.
And I cannot tell you how much I've been around, and I cannot tell you where half of our cities. Christian, we are filming.
What?
He's screaming. I was just telling him, pipe it down a little bit there, honey.
Indoor voice.
But yeah, so those are a start to our Vlogmas, and as we actually film videos, I'm going to write them down that's what that day's for. But then over here is going to be our ideas. So Nana, what ideas do you have for our loveliest 25 vlogs?
Well, right now I've been working on this church stuff,
You
which I don't think I should film.
No.
I do have the film if they want to see it of Joshua's. It's not a film, but I can show them. Joshua had to have a lump removed from under his arm, and the doctor said, I asked if I could take pictures, and he said absolutely. So if you think you'd be interested, of course we could always put that in there, warning, gross surgical pictures.
Yes, and a question we got from our last video, which was actually a personal comment, was sent to me on Instagram, was, how's Christian doing? Is he getting better?
Not really.
No. And he didn't make himself any better. He fell.
He slipped on the snow and ice and landed, of course, on his arm. But I think he'll be all right. That may have, if something was out of place slightly, that may have put it back in.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
We're trying to get it through at least this week to see how everything.
See how it goes. They said 2 to 3 weeks before we would see any kind of improvement.
They're saying, even on his
so.
thing, like, because we were going to call the doctor. I was looking through, and I was like, before I make this phone call, I'm going to read the paper really close. And they say, even on a minor sprain, it can take them 3 to 6 weeks before. I was right and did not finish my thought. And if it's a worse sprain, like a torn ligament in there, that could be up to a year before we see.
Yeah.
Which is why they say sprains are worse than a break.
Absolutely.
Because they take so much longer. And I know I am the queen of sprained ankles. I have sprained my ankle to date 37 times. No, and that's actually a true statement. I walk like this. Most people walk straight. Like, this is how you'd walk.
I don't. I walk like a penguin, my feet out.
Mine are out, and then I try to walk in a straight line, and I just do. It's not fun. But has it stopped me from walking?
No.
No. They knew from when I was little, because my mom, everybody that ever spoke to her, told her, oh, your twins will do pretty much everything at the same time. I was her late bloomer.
Always.
I did not want to walk. Jakey literally, crawled off the couch, got up, and walked. And I just watched him. I went, what? A week later, though, I did the same thing. I was laying on the couch taking a nap, because they're like, oh, what's she's going to do? The couch was obviously this far off the ground, too. So I could roll over it off of it.
And not with her.
And I was falling off it. Jakey's fledge was thrown from his high chair. That's a story. We'll tell you. That's a story time. And we talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I have to make notes or else these videos will never get filmed. But Jakey was actually in his high chair. it was thrown across the room in our old house. So it's fun. To go to the place I grew up is not my least favorite thing to do. It used to be something I used to dread.
There's the one video. We've got to check the weather to see what it's going to be like.
Delicious.
We have a Vlogmas video that actually has to do with Christmas. If we can ever get it filmed.
We're working on it.
I'm calling it on this thing. It's going to be called Christmas Town. You guys will understand. But it is quite interesting to think about.
Yeah.
If we ever get it filmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jakey was the first one to want real food. Now, I'm talking like mashed potatoes and like peas and stuff. Not, here's a steak. Although he was the first one to want a steak. I did not ever go to that direction.
Poorly edited.
So, that's always been a fun thing my grandpa and my grandma always laughed about. Because I grew up and everybody thought I was going to be she's never going to ever eat meat. I was 4. And somebody yelled at my mom and told her that she had to put meat in my mouth at some point. So she did. I didn't hate it, apparently. Do I eat a lot of meat now? No, not a lot. We do eat. I do eat it.
It was promotional.
It's
I don't
okay.
know why it was promotional, but it was.
But we've had this wedding's coming along though. I'm so proud of us. And that is because we've had different people start asking questions, which always love that. We love questions.
An idea I would have to check on. You know that my dear friend's daughter's daughter has done great with her scholarships for school and things like that. And I thought about asking her how she feels as an incoming freshman into the pre-med program.
Ooh, that'd be so cool.
And how she got her scholarships and how hard it was. And when did she start getting her scholarships? Start filling out papers for them because you have to write essays and all kinds of things for them. And what did she do that made it more favorable for her to get scholarships? What kind of community projects did she do? What did she, that kind of
That'd be
thing.
cool.
So if you write that down there, just write jazz, I don't know what you mean. But I'll have to ask her if it's all right first. She's not quite 18 yet.
Well, yeah, and I mean, she doesn't live up here, does she?
No, I would have to do it. I would have to have her on the phone, ask her the questions, and then hold the phone and have it come to me.
Or if she's super shy, which is what you said, Carrie said she was.
Yeah.
You could talk to her
It's a very British thing. Yeah.
and just talk with her about it, get some information, and we could share her story instead of her having to actually speak with people.
No, not do that.
Which whatever she feels comfortable with and her mom's comfortable with.
Yeah, I'll get on that here in a little bit.
Which that might not be a Vlogmas video because it might take us a little bit of time to get everything, and she might want to wait till she fully is done
It's
with
all of her scholarships. And this girl has gotten $25,000 per year to this school.
Wow, and the school is not exactly an easy school to get to.
No, it's not the one I thought though. So she sent me a picture with a sign that says, "I'm in. I'm a whatever the school
Is that
is."
the school is that like her dream school?
I really don't know. I think she just wanted to go pre-med, and she picked one of the best schools she could find.
That's fair. Because on that one, that is a Vlogmas video. I'm gonna probably film with Nana is talking about college and where I'm at with the situation from high school to now. Because that has been questioned, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but because that'll be an emotional video. but it's okay. I like filming stuff that has some feeling behind it, because then you guys actually see some emotion.
Which is something I don't show very often because I don't feel like it's anybody's business but mine.
I try to show like emotion. I have troubles. I've always had troubles.
It's like I just lost a lady that was like a second mom to me. I grew up with her kids, and 93 years old. She lived a very, very, very good life. And you know, it kind of broke my heart when she had to stop coming to church because of health, and you know, she fell a lot. And the last time she fell, she got stuck in her apartment door and couldn't get turned around, and someone had to come and get her. And it wasn't a lot of fun. But she went to live with her granddaughter at that point, and I think she's only been there maybe a month, 3 weeks to a month. It hasn't been very long. Certainly not more than 2 months. And she passed away last Saturday morning. So that was a sad thing, but you know, in a way, not. It's a joyous thing because now I know she's singing with the angels and she's dancing with the angels. And
She's not suffering.
She's not suffering at all.
Which is something I'm happy for. Like, I didn't know her greatly as much as they did. But she was sweet.
Like I said, I grew up with her. And
she always had the coolest hands, though. I'm like,
yeah, her circulation wasn't good, so her hands were always
because she would
cold.
go and she'd be like,
"How are you?
How you doing?" And I'm just like, "I'm good." But her hands were always so cold.
Yeah, she was always a sweetheart.
But yeah, guys, that's the end of this business meeting. We're gonna sit. We might film something later. Hopefully, we'll get some stuff filmed because I'd like to have it set up so we can do that. But if we don't, we're gonna stay here and talk probably for a while. We ain't got anything better to do.
I got some things that need doing, but
we obviously have stuff to do.
So
we love you guys.
We'll talk to you later.
See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.